Hey guys, welcome back. Dark Souls 3. Fortunately, I lost the last 3 episodes, so we're gonna check out what I missed. What sucks is that a lot of the things I saw the last 3 episodes, or mostly the last 2 episodes, I never saw before. And I was like surprised and shocked by so many things, and you guys are gonna miss my reaction to it. It's too bad. But it was really interesting what the things I saw that I feel like is worth going over. I'm sure some of you, if you've played Dark Souls, maybe you see all this already, and and it's not interesting to you. But for anyone who hasn't seen it, maybe uh, I'll show you what I found and just experienced, I guess, and I'll try to explain it in this episode. Um, so so the first episode of the 3, we fought the boss and took like 4 or 5 more tries to beat him. And I ended up beating him with my full 3-hit combo, which I think I've beaten like 3 or 4 bosses with this full, like finish them off with that full combo now, which feels good. Anyway, that was that episode. Then the next episode after that, I made my way through these doors and saw something interesting. By the way, my headset is out of batteries, so I'm not using it right now. So I don't know if the audio is like gonna be worse because of that. But so I guess bear with me on these 3 episodes on that if there's weird audio things or audio sounds different. But so you go up here. So as you might be able to guess, this is the path to the Firelink Shrine, but this is not exactly Firelink Shrine we know, obviously. So there are a few of these guys around the place. I beat them all. I'm not gonna verse all of them again. I'm only gonna verse the ones that are in the way. These guys I handled pretty well. Fighting them before. Let's see if I do well again. Oh wow. Wait, did I get those already? I don't remember if I got those pieces of armor yet. Might have already gotten them, I don't know. Ow. That hurt. So if I just go to the sides, there's not much. There's just more of those guys. I think there are some items, but nothing of like worth noting. So this place is the Firelink Shrine, right? So obviously it's a lot darker. If you play this game normally, you'll see this. So what's interesting is that these messages are similar to the messages that were in the actual Firelink Shrine. I was just at when I started recording. So now, as you can see, no one's here. No one is here. The only person that's here is this lady. She sells the same things.
Well, thou
Dog is
exceeding
different though.
lost indeed. What can this old handmaid provide thee?
So she sells the same things, I think. But actually, maybe there's a little different actually. Yeah, these are. There's less things here. Never mind. But so this tower key, I got the tower key from the other lady. Actually, no, this says 0. I mean, she has none already. So the tower key I'll talk about later. So now she's gonna talk about when I leave. I mean, she's talking about like don't tarry long or something.
To skirt the curse's grasp, tarry not for long. 'Tis dark for now, and not a soul stirs. But remember, fires are known to fade in quiet. Or perhaps thou'rt captive already, like the poor girl.
Not sure who he's talking about there.
Best not tarry long.
So, no one is here. The blacksmith's hammer was here for pickup here. I picked it up. I did something with it. I'll explain later. Over here was where the lady from Karim is, I think. Karim, the whatever. There was an invisible wall here. I had to break it down by swinging at it. This is here. And here, the firekeeper's eyes. Firekeeper's eyes were here. Okay, so I got those. Also, here was a coiled sword fragment that I picked up, which gives me unlimited homeward bone effect. So that's cool. But I actually got rid of it for something, which I won't. Which I'll explain again. Explain later. So this is the same people, thrones and stuff. So what I didn't do yet is I opened the door on the right side of this place. In the other place, in the other regular Firelink. So let me check if the door is open here. Is there even? Can I even get there? No, I have to go around. Or maybe I can go up this way. So now, the thing about this place is that before I explain further, I'm just gonna say real quick. This is apparently the future. This Firelink Shrine is the Firelink Shrine of the future. I did some looking up. Also, I figured out a bunch of stuff on my own from like talking to everyone. But and figuring out sort of figuring it out on my own. But then I looked it up and confirmed it. So this is not open? No, it's not open. Okay. I opened that in the normal place. So this place is the future. A very dark future. So now I'm gonna just get out of here. Because this is the end. This is the end of the road. There's nothing else here, I'm pretty sure. So, after doing this, if you talk to her, talk to her.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thy...
Talk.
Ashen One, may I pose thee a question? Has the little Lord Ludleth spoken to thee of any curious matters? I sense that he possesseth some knowledge of a thing once most precious, or most terrible, now lost to the Firekeepers. Pray tell, is it a matter of which I should be apprised?
So
Farewell,
So
Ashen One.
I was like, I'd tell you if I knew, but
May
then
the flames guide thee.
so I go talk to the guy, and he sort of tells me a story.
Aha, thou returned, and a
I don't know if he's gonna say the same thing again. I don't remember.
So, the eyes show a world destitute of fire.
A barren place of endless
a barren
darkness.
plain of endless darkness. A place born of betrayal.
Betrayal.
So, I willed myself, Lord, to link the fire, to paint a new vision. What is thine intent?
So
Now,
what he's talking about is that
away,
you can, if you play the game, you might know this already, or watched anyone. You can, you can like do you can change the whole storyline, or not story. Well, I guess you can get the betrayal ending. So to get the betrayal ending, so he's talking about the betrayal ending, and that is what you saw. You saw like if you were to do the betrayal ending, the world will just become dark, and that's what becomes of the Firelink Shrine. It's just like dark and nothing's here, and I guess everyone's like gone, and she's the only one here. But so he's talking about the Grand Betrayal, and you can trigger if you wanted to. You could trigger the Grand Betrayal
Welcome home, I shall speak thine heart.
by giving her the eyes of the Firekeeper, which and if you give it to her, she asks you like, hey, this is she tells you, hey, this is I shouldn't have these. With this like using these would lead to a world without fire and a place in a world of darkness. But she tells you that she's like you know, she's loyal to you, and if that's what you want, she'll do it. So if you give these to her and say, yes, I want to betray, I want to do the betrayal ending, she says, okay, I won't tell anyone about this. I'll do what you do what you need to do, and I'll set it up so that when you do the final act of the game, it's going to be a betrayal, and the fire will die or whatever. So she's super loyal to you. She'll do whatever you want to do. But you know, we're good guys, so we're not gonna do that. And she was asking me, like, should I know something about, should I know what that guy knows? And my answer to that is, don't worry about it. So that I thought all of that was interesting. So then after that whole, like, ooh, look at that guy's hammer. After that whole thing, I bought the tower key from that lady and came up this way. Not this way. I have to wait for the outside to load. So you're gonna see a guy that you haven't seen before, or at least I haven't seen before. This guy. His name is Patches. I don't like him. Okay.
Oh, yes. What can I do? Aren't you glad we made good of things?
So you can buy some things from him. As you can see, Sigurd's armor. He has Sigurd's armor. So I'll explain that in a second. What do you have to say?
We're just a couple of out.
So yeah.
Can't find any. Oh, yeah, good.
So when you come up here, I unlocked the doors here. I went up here. Before going there, I first dropped down to this thing. To the roof of this. I kicked that ladder so that I can go from the ladder. Now, you're gonna hear a really creepy voice. This voice creeped me out so much when I first heard it. You can't imagine. No idea what any of that means. But this is an invisible crow apparently, so you can drop items, and depending on what the item is, he'll give you something. So I put the cold sword fragment for a titanite slab, and I gave him the blacksmith's hammer for something. I forgot already what it was. But you can wait, did I do the sword? Did I do the blacksmith hammer yet? Did I? Let's see. Maybe I didn't. I guess I did already. There was something else I wanted to trade, but I don't remember what it was. But it's okay, I'll do it later, I guess. But I traded in those two items and I got like a titanite slab and something else. Like you literally leave it here. You just literally just drop it here and it gets replaced by an item that the crow leaves. And also here, there's a thing here. There's a door here, somewhere. And all that was here was just a thing, and there was like two items here. I think one was an Estus shard. And even if you walk this way, it'll talk to you from up here too, under here too. Anyway. So that's that. Let's go all the way now. Up. So what's here is that if you drop down, there's two items. I got the two items, and then it opens the door that's behind the katana guy in the beginning of the game. So I won't do that again, because there is a way to drop down without killing yourself. like there's a platform right there, and there's a platform underneath that somewhere too. But what I'm interested in showing you guys is that you can go up here. From here, I think there's little around this way is nothing. That sign even says so. So if you go up here, you can come here and you find a fire maiden's or fire like shrine lady's soul. And this is a nice view. Yeah. So I got the soul, which you can give to the which if you show the firekeeper, she says like, "Oh, poor soul, I'll keep it with me. I'll keep this soul like protected within me," or whatever. So she just takes it, and I don't know what else that does. So now, when I came down here, that door was closed and locked, and it was someone was behind it, and I got so freaked out. And he starts talking to you about like, "Hey, yeah, there's no way out. You can't get out." He starts like he's literally standing right here with the door locked. You can't hit him. You can't do any of this. Try and hit him or whatever. But but you know, you got homeward bones, so I could also just have fell down actually too and been fine. I just respawned anyway, right? So he says you know when you die I'll just steal all your stuff. But I homeward boned, came back, went back to Firelink Shrine, and he was chilling in that spot, this spot right here, just saying like, "Oh, you're alive." And then and then he goes like, "Please forgive me, and then I'll sell you things, and you can buy things from him now, you know, right?" But and I was going to kill him because this guy's a real dirtbag. But I realized that he's part of a quest, so he can help you in like the side quests of things like of Grey Rat or Sigurd. I think. So I'm leaving him alive for now for the sake of maybe doing those side quests. So obviously you can tell from the items he has. He did the same thing. What he tried to do to me, he did to Sigurd, because he trapped Sigurd and took his armor. But Sigurd, I think, could be still alive. I don't know if he is, but what you have to do is you have to look for him inside in a well in the Cathedral of the Deep, which I'm gonna try and do. But you have to buy his armor, which I did. I bought his armor, Katarina armor. I even bought his shield. I don't know if I need. I don't see his sword here. I don't know if either of these are his swords. I don't think they are. So I didn't buy them. So
Can't find anything in.
So that was all that. I don't think there was anything else I did for those 3 episodes. It's quite the lore episode. I know. So let me before I don't remember if I burned or used the SS shard yet. Let me see. Before I call an end to this lore episode.
Just good, wasn't he?
Okay. Let's see if I can like find Sigurd. So I think he's Cathedral of the Deep. So, there's a well here somewhere. I really don't know where. This place sucks, I remember. There's dogs here that just never stop attacking you. And guys that shoot bows. I hit him. Great. I'll take that. Oh my god. Don't know if I'm going the right way at all. All I'm trying to do is find a well that Sigurd might be in. And this is, again, I'm approaching something that I've never seen before. I've never seen, like, this thing, this scenario. I never saw Patches before. His name is Patches. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I think they even said it, actually. Or Unbreakable Patches. I don't know. And he can help you apparently save Sigurd. Or not save, was it Grey Rat? Or Sigurd can help you save Grey Rat. If he's even still savable at this point. I don't know if you guys see that. My friend just, Oh, that's Sigurd. What I was gonna say, my friend just, texted me, on Steam. You go, girl. Thanks, man. So, amazing. He's here.
Oh. I know that voice. Just how long has it been?
This is crazy.
It's me, Siegfried of Katarina. I'm loath to admit it, but I've been had.
Someone's swiped my armor. Did you happen to see it anywhere? Oh, my armor. My deepest gratitude. I, Siegfried of Katarina, salute you. With my trusty suit of armor, I'll be out of here in a jiffy. Until we meet again, comrade.
So, Rejoice. Let's try Rejoice out. Just for fun. Alright. So that's an episode, guys. I'll see you guys later when we advance. Maybe, I don't know, either do the dragon thing or find Sigurd again somewhere else. I don't know. Alright. See you guys later. Bye-bye.